Hey, how are you? How are
And it
you?
felt so good.
You know, hey, girl. Hey, guys, welcome to another live at Online Success Made Simple. I'm your girl, Takija Wyatt, and this is my co-host and co-founder, Daria Jackson Legan. Yeah,
What's up,
hey. She's
y'all?
coming in. Yes. Daria hails from New York, and of course, I'm right here in Florida. We're waiting on this hurricane, y'all. So we wanted to come on today and bring you guys something special.
Yeah,
Guys, if you are watching us live, go ahead and hit hashtag live. Let us know where you're tuning in from because you know we love to see where you guys are watching us from. And if you're watching this at a later date, also hit hashtag replay and let us know where you're tuning in from. And guys, if you have any comments or questions during this live, go ahead and make sure that you hit the top right up here. There's a link that says streamyard.com backslash Facebook. If you hit that, you're going to give StreamYard and Facebook permission to work together so that it shows your Facebook profile, picture, and name. All right, so that when you leave a comment, we can display it at the bottom down here. So, Daria, did I leave
yes,
anything out? You wanna say something? You wanna introduce our lovely guest once again?
absolutely, absolutely. Before
Yeah.
I do that, I just want to say hello to those that are watching us on YouTube, also in our group and on our page. Hello, hello, hello. And don't forget to hit that notification button right at the bottom. I believe it's on the right side so you can get notification when we go live. Hey, what's going on, Shelly? And I see a few people popping up. What's up, Stephanie? I see the diamond in
Yeah.
the house. All right, I love it. I love it. That's
North
what's up. That's what's up. And you're gonna find out what that is all about in a minute. Um,
Bermuda.
yes, and also make sure that you share this with a sister friend, a sister love, because today is all about the ladies. It's all about the ladies that are in
Absolutely.
business, the fampreneurs. Yes, we are talking to you today. We have an amazing sister with us. If you didn't see her last time, she was with us already. And I'm so happy that she came back. Yes, what's going
Mm,
on, pal? What's going on? So we
thank
have,
you, girl.
yes, so we have Coach M, and her name is Meredith Hammond, but we call her Coach M, and that's exactly what she is, guys. I had the pleasure and the honor of getting some business coaching from her, y'all. And from that coaching, I brought in some sales right away. It didn't take long. You know, when you're a teacher, a coach, you also have to know what it's like to be a student. So when someone
True.
gives you information and they give you some nuggets and some nuggets and some, what's the word I'm looking for? Some suggestions, take them. Take them, guys. Don't just write it down and keep it in a book and be like, okay, oh, this was great. It's nothing like implementing what
That part.
you
Yeah.
get. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take action. I not only took my notes, I wrote down that night after I got off my call with her and said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to implement. And anything that I couldn't remember, I referred back to my notes and I made it happen and got results, y'all. So that's
Yeah.
why you want to be here. That's why you want to be here. So, Coach M has an amazing program for womenpreneurs, right? I say womenpreneurs, ladypreneurs, fempreneurs, or
Fempreneurs.
right?
Yeah.
And we get good eats over there. And you know the saying, the early what the early bird gets the worm. Well, we're
Get the
early
worm.
birds, right? We early birds. We get together early in the morning so we can work on ourselves and get the food that we need so we can get through the day with ease,
Absolutely.
right? So we get what we
Mm-hmm.
spiritual level. We get together, we get what we need on a business level. We get what we need mentally,
On a
right?
support
Sometimes
level.
you're
Oh
right,
yes.
support level, it's like sometimes you wake up and you're weary, because of something that's gnawing at your heart or gnawing at your being, and it seems like you're stuck and you can't get through. When you come to this sisterhood, they
Mm.
help you work it out.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
experiences I had when I first joined, I think I joined like back in either not May, March or April. I think it was somewhere around
Right.
that time. And I kind of laid in the cut, right? Just listening. But one of the things I was blown away was, you get to share who you are and what you promote. First of all, where do you get to do that where people actually listen? So as I'm doing it, sisters was looking me up. Oh yeah, I'm friending you. You say you do what? Oh, your group is what? What was the name of that you said? I mean, literally, as I'm saying it, guys, they're looking me up. They're checking me out. They like, oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I see you do some lives. Oh, you did a live on some. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm there. I'm there. That's the kind of support you get, ladies. So if I
Oh,
were you, I would share this video with all your sister friends. And as Coach M says, your goal friends, your
Hello.
girlfriends, or,
mm,
or your business homies. You need to do that.
yes.
Get a lot.
That part.
And
All
yes,
of them.
you're gonna get a lot out of this. T, you want to say anything? Did I leave anything out? What's up, Val? Good to see you.
Uh,
And
I mean, I've been a part of the group for a few months as well, and that's one of the things that I love about the group is it is a place where you can come. It's a safe space, right? A judge-free zone, and a
mhm.
place where people will help you strategize your business, where people want to collaborate with you and want to support you on your journey, right? No cackling, no fighting, just support, right?
Right.
Spiritual, just
That part.
just what you need in the morning before you go out your door, right? Because
Mhm.
some of us have real jobs, right? And we got to go out there and deal with the real world. Even sometimes dealing with clients or dealing with, the affiliate world, wherever it is that you're doing. Sometimes you need that in the morning, right? That little bit of peace, right? That little bit
Hmm.
of camaraderie, getting together in a sisterhood, right? And we haven't personally met these people, right? We haven't met them in person, but we're
Not
online
yet.
with them, supporting them. They're supporting us. Not, of
Mhm.
course, exactly. Not yet. You see how she put that in there, right? Because there was a
Mhm.
time where Derry and I had never met, right? Where we were only online all the time. And then we were like, listen, we met at an event, then that was it. We like, yeah, at least twice a year. We getting together.
Mhm.
Like we
That's
gotta be
right.
around each other at least twice a year. So, and the GBG community is one of those places where you want to show up, right? Because you know you're gonna get the love that you need, the love that you're not getting from the outside world.
Absolutely.
The
Yes.
world that the love you might not be getting, not even from your family or from your teammates or from wherever, right? Your outside sources. Sometimes you need somewhere you can go that's not therapy, right? That's not talking to some stranger that's never been through nothing you ever been through, right? We're talking about a community of other women that have been through what we've been through. They're running businesses and have children. Y'all know I have four children, two grandchildren, and a grandbaby on the way. Like I have a whole life. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
sometimes it's hard to balance that with business. You want to
Right.
be great in your personal life, and you want to be great in business, and you want to
Mm,
have sisterhood and meaningful relationships with other business people in this world that aren't trying to compete with you, but are
Right.
genuinely happy for you when you succeed. And not only happy for
absolutely.
you, but they showing up to clap for you, right? They showing up
Yes.
to say, hey, you're not alone. Like maybe you were alone before, maybe you felt alone, maybe you thought you were alone, but you're
Mm-hmm.
not alone,
Nope.
right? And you can show up, and you'll be able to sit there and listen if you want, if you don't want to talk at first, because a lot of times I just show up and I listen, and I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I cry. Sometimes they bring me to tears because it's just listening to similar things. Like you're like, wow, that's something I'm going through or something I've been through. You know what I mean? It's anything that you've gone through. I guarantee somebody on there is like, me too. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Let's get together.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
without further ado, because y'all know me and Terry can talk.
That's right.
Without further ado, I'm
We
getting
bought
ready.
the
Y'all child,
founder,
y'all give
y'all.
me emotional.
Yes, we bought the founder.
Yes,
And what Coach M is going to do
yeah.
is share with us her mindset around, why she created a community such as this, and then just, what's happening, what's her vision, where's she taking us, because I'm going with her. Wherever she go, I'll go. I'm like Ruth and Naomi. Yeah, wherever she go, I'll go. Because it's good
Oh,
eats with girlfriend.
it is.
So Coach
It
M,
is.
You know we like to eat.
Oh, we like to eat. Can y'all hear me? Because I got my earplug in. Y'all can hear me?
yes, yes,
Wonderful. Well,
yes.
you two ladies and said it all. I think I can just say thank you and good night. You ladies have said
Not
it
quite.
all. It's
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you amazing queens, first and foremost. And I just love the journey that you two are taking together, right?
Mm, thank you.
That's powerful in and of itself, where you can see two amazing, phenomenal women on their own come together and just blow the space up. So I applaud you because it shows what we can do. And a lot of times we get the false narrative that women cannot come together and
Right.
manifest greatness without there being all types of bickering and all that kind of stuff. So you ladies are doing your thing. And I just appreciate that. And I'm watching you grow, I'm watching you expand. And that
Thank
is so exciting to me when I'm like, okay, look at them now. Look what they're doing over here. They're doing this, they're offering that. And that is truly part of my vision for the Go Be Great Sisterhood. Now, you ladies know that one of my favorite hashtags is She Rise, We Rise. And it's really the fundamental aspect of everything we do. It's about looking at the other queen and knowing that, hey, I'm not in competition with you.
right.
When you experience those wins, they actually are going to be of a benefit to me because it inspires me. Even for me, every time I see any queen in our space doing something, I'm like, yes, yes, queen. And it inspires me to be like, let me keep going, let me keep doing. Because, hey, if God's working it out in her life and creating those wins in her spaces, He's going to do the same thing for me. I just got to stay on my pace, right? And continue to do my grind. So, yeah, you ladies are doing it in this space right here. You know what? The people who are in this space, they are blessed to have you. The
Oh,
consistency that you show up with, they're blessed to have you. And part of the reason why I created the Go Be Great Sisterhood, and I was very intentional in naming it the Go Be Great Sisterhood because it is a call to action. Go
mm,
be great, right? And for those who don't know, not only am I a business strategist, and my area of strategies is helping new and aspiring fempreneurs to get the leads, to build up and determine where their niche is, and to be able to connect with their target audience, and then begin to kind of have that relationship with them to build that know like trust factor and then begin to get those sales. Um, what I know is that a lot of times people come into business and they don't know that they should be focusing less on the sales up front and more on the relationships so the sales can come. But I also know that many women don't understand, and this is for all entrepreneurs, but I work particularly with women. So I'm just going to focus on saying many women. Many women sometimes don't understand that for their businesses to really flourish, the inside of who they are needs to be are all good, right? It
Right.
needs to be okay. It needs to be good. And sometimes we're trying to do well in our business, and inside we have our own struggles. We have our own, for lack of a better word, demons. We have our own strongholds. We have our own blocks. And so that's where Mind Shift Coach comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So this space of the Go Be Great Sisterhood is an amazing platform where you can not only get those business strategies, those gems that so many people want. I put a post out there yesterday and it's starting to get some traction. I put it in several groups and I said, what is the main reason that you don't have a coach? Number one, is it cost? Number two, you don't need one. Number three, duh, it's cost. Of course, I need one, right? And people have been hitting that number three, like, yeah, I need a coach, but it's the cost. And so I know that a lot of us starting out are wet behind the ears, as the people say. You
Mm-hmm.
may have the desire to succeed, but if you don't have the understanding on how to succeed, you're only going to go but so far. And when you first start off, ladies, and you know this to be true, no matter how much you may want good coaching, sometimes the budget does not allow you to go get good coaching.
Right.
And when you start businesses, some folks don't have a Takesha or a Daria that they can turn to because they're their business besties and vent with or have a think tank with, right? A lot of times we are alone. And although social media gives the impression that there are nothing but entrepreneurs out there in the world, that is so far from the truth. If you look into your own families, most of the times you're going to be like, I'm like the only one. Or maybe I got a couple of cousins, but I'm doing this journey. My auntie's not doing it. My cousins aren't doing it. And you feel isolated and alone. And so I wanted to create a space, and I have created a space where women, like minded women, can come together and they could feel as though they found their tribe, they found their village, they found their peeps, right? And know that it's safe. You're going to be nurtured. You're going to receive great information. The
Mm-hmm.
transformative conversations are going to help propel you. And that is centered in God's spirit, which was very important to me. I don't care. I don't care your denomination. I don't care if you're Methodist. I don't care if you're Muslim. I'm here about people who desire to be centered in God's love, right? Because I think that when you're centered in God's love and recognize that He loves you, some of the things that's happening in your life can melt away a little quicker. And I don't think enough of us are reminded enough how much we are loved by God, right? And so to have that center along with just receiving information that goes into your headspace on the regular, I wanted women to always know I'm amazing, I'm great. And I wanted that to be the recording that they hear so often that when someone tries to counteract that,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't press into their spirit. It's like, what? That doesn't compute. You're trying to tell me that I'm not built to go out there and blow this space up? That doesn't compute. Why? Because every day I'm in a space where other women are saying to me, you are great, you are amazing, you are fierce, you are the woman that God has called you to be. Now go be. I wanted that space, but I also wanted it to be affordable, right? I
Right.
wanted a space
Right.
that wouldn't turn people away. I was just listening to a woman in the community, and I followed her for quite some time. And she has an amazing program. The program is $30,000 for the year. But, and people are paying for it. This woman is a millionaire. People are paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
But the premise is very similar to what we have over in GBG, making sure you do the work on the inside to the
Mm-hmm.
point where you've built your confidence and you're trusting yourself. And then you go out and boldly do those things that you dare not have done before. And you see yourself making strides. Well, 30,000. There's women who are paying for that because they can. And they're also creating their own 40, $50,000 programs, right? But there's so many queens, and this is my niche, about knowing your niche. There's so many queens who are not there,
Right.
and they need all of that. They
Mm-hmm.
need all of that. So I knew for myself that I felt in my spirit that I was supposed to create a space that was affordable, but filled with so much value, overflowing with so much value that these women would just be eating like they just like, I can't, oh my God, this is so good. Oh my God, this is so great. Oh my goodness, I gotta come back the next day. Matter of fact, I gotta bring my sister friend in here. Like you was like, oh, I gotta bring Derry up and I gotta bring Takesha up in this space, right? And now Takesha's just like, I gotta bring this person, this person, this person, because it's so good and it's affordable. It's affordable. It's like going to, it's like going to a bargain basement, right? And you look up and go, oh my gosh, is that a real Louis Vuitton
Right.
here? Who slipped that in the bargain basement? That was not supposed to be here, right? But or it's like going to a
Yeah.
consignment shop and you're like, oh my God, I done died and went to heaven. Everything in here is name brand, but the prices is like I was at, whatever store, Foreman
Or
Mills, right?
something. Right. Mm-hmm.
Right? And you're sitting there like, but everything is top
Yeah.
shelf. That's the space that the Go Be Great Sisterhood is.
Yes.
Everything is top shelf,
Yeah.
but you're paying a price that you would pay if you were simply going to a low budget store. And that's what I wanted because I know that so many women just need a start. There's an episode of Martin, and Pam is going to this record company, and she
Mm-hmm.
sticks her little toe in the door, and she was like, "If you just let me put my pinky toe in the door, I can do the rest."
Yes.
And
Yes.
so many women just need their
Yeah.
pinky toe. They just need a little something, not a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
just a little. Just a little to get going. And that's what our space does. And the energy, the women, all of you, the stories,
Mm.
the conversations, the connections and collaborations, all of it is so phenomenal. So phenomenal. And I sit back now and I'm just like, God, look at you. Look at you creating a space. And the other part is that as I grow in this space, I know that it's also a vehicle, right? It's a testimony train because as queens come in and they're on their own personal journeys of building their businesses and things of that nature and dealing with life, and we do life together. We say we do life and business together because sometimes we're talking health and wellness, relationships, children, you name it, we can
Mm.
cover it in any given day. But
Yeah.
women who are in business, right? Sometimes we get frustrated and we're like, God, do I just stop? Do I do whatever? Well, this community is living and is breathing and is growing. And is growing because I'm in alignment with God. I'm following his orders, right? And I'm like, okay, God, if you step in left, I'm stepping left. If you're going straight, I'm going straight. If you stop, I pump the brakes and stop myself. And so it's allowing the women in the space to see how God shows up and shows out.
Mm.
And if he's doing it for the Go Be Great Sisterhood and all
Sure
the
is.
promises he's saying is going to happen, then it's a reminder also every time someone comes in their space that he's not going to give up or turn his back on them and their business. And that's an amazing thing. Every day I'm like, on my winning Wednesdays, I'm like, my win is y'all. My
Yeah.
win is y'all. Which means that you ladies get on this call every day. I have not did a call yet that nobody didn't show up. Queen's on that call every day, which means every day the vision that God gives me is still being sustained, which means he'll sustain your business too, and your business and your business, right?
Yep.
And the diamonds. I see Takesha
Yes.
dropping those diamonds because we
Yes.
literally, that's one of our things. If we're dropping gems, share gems. And the queens are constantly dropping diamonds. It's either they're dropping diamonds or they're dropping ones because they needs to get something out there for everyone to listen to and experience and be encouraged by. So we're always dropping diamonds. We're always dropping diamonds because someone is always sharing something, right? And the analogy I used today, I'm not sure if Takesha was heard me when I said it. I think Daria was still there. It's like every morning, every queen, because I always say every queen is valuable. I don't care who you are, where you're coming from, what you're doing. You are valuable, period. Not because I say so, because God says so. And the story, right? So it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You're valuable. So I tell every queen, when you come to our space, you come bringing value. So this morning, I likened it into that hope diamond. And I was like, everybody brings their hope diamond to the call every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be one morning, Takesha decides she wants to drop something in the common field or say something. So she's chipping off of her diamond and she's kind of sprinkling it all over us, right? And we're getting a little bit of that shine from her and getting that value from her, right? And then our baskets are so big that when the next person drops something, it's filling our baskets back up. So it's always this constant, we're giving and we're receiving, we're giving and then we're receiving. And every queen, whether you open your mouth to speak or whether you simply show up and say nothing, you are giving in that moment. And so, yeah, listen, sis, ladies, I could talk about the GBG sisterhood all day long. It's only $10 a month. This is the part, I'm going to tell you about obedience, ladies. This is the part, because when I first started, it was $29 across the board. Everybody paid $29. And last year, December, I ran a special for $10. It was a little special. And we got people coming in. And I thought it was just going to be like the end of the year special. You know how you do things for Black Friday or this and that. So I was like, all right, do a little special. And then New Year's Eve, I woke up that night, that the next day, and the spirit said, okay, so you're keeping the $10. And I'm like, wait. That's like a third of my 2/3 of my money. No, I ain't gonna lie. I may have great budget price, but I still like my money. Okay.
You know?
And I was like I did one of those to God. Like, wait, you said $10? Like,
Like, what?
no. And I had a conversation, like me and him had a real deep down and dirty conversation. I was like, you sure? Because I ain't feeling 10. I'm not. I'm be honest. I was not feeling 10. I already knew that $29, less than $1 a day, was still sweet.
Yeah, that
10?
is a sweet deal.
And he was like, no, right? And he was like, no, you dropping that. You dropping that, sweet pea. And I was like, okay, I don't know why I need to drop my prices. And he was like, because there's some people, like, I'm thinking $29 is a no-brainer. He was like, but I need you to go lower because I need people to come in. There's some people who are still going to kind of flex at that $30. I need you to go lower because at the end of the day, it's not for you. This platform is not simply for you, Meredith. The platform is for the masses, and $10 is going to bring them in. And can I say, I've had more queens in the Go Be Great Sisterhood sponsor people in off of $10.
Yes.
That I'm so certain they would not have went out and been sponsoring all these people with 30, like 30 for you. You get a spot. You get a spot. You get a spot. Nah. Right? They wouldn't have did the
Go
whole
over.
thing. up for $10. And I didn't know. Like when he told me this last year, in the beginning of in January, to keep it that low, I wasn't thinking about how women were going to be able to sponsor their friends in,
Right.
right? That women
Mhm.
could eat, right? And be like, you know what, I'm going to invite you out. And the treat is on me, right? And that's what you ladies have done it. It's on me. Don't you worry about it. I got you for this first month. It's on me. I
Yep.
didn't know. God knew. He knew why he had me
Yeah.
lower it. In my mind, I was just like, that, you sure? And he was like, watch me work.
Hmm.
And that obedience, ladies, the alignment and the obedience, um, that faith walk, that has been what's brought so many queens in. That's why so many have stayed. $10 is less than 35 cents a day. You can pay that in your sleep. And I tell all entrepreneurs, I
Yeah.
say this, I said it on a live the other day and I meant it. I'm never in anybody's pockets because some people have some rough moments. I get that. Shoot, I got rough moments too. But as an entrepreneur or fempreneur, I will say this much. When you hear about an opportunity that can help shift, right? SHIFT, SH. I said the other day, shift happens in the Go Be Great Sisterhood, right? When you hear about opportunity where shifts happen, not just in your life, but in your business, when you consistently plug in and you say to yourself, oh, that sounds great, but I ain't got that 10. That's a red flag. That's a red flag about your business.
Hmm.
Like I have to be transparent and honest and put my coach hat on for a second. That's a red flag about you and your business because if you cannot afford to invest $10 in your business when you already know it's suffering, then that's a red flag. Obviously, you're not getting enough sales or enough leads, or you don't know how to manage your money. And
Hmm.
all of that is not great.
Right.
So I wouldn't like that's why I say for $10 for entrepreneur, that investment is truly nothing. It's nothing. We go out and buy ink, right? We go out and we buy all types of things for our business and for life. You want to see your business grow?
Wow.
Sometimes you have to watch me now, plant a money tree, a money seed if you want to grow some money trees. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
So um
It's the
that's the
placement.
Amen.
story. That's
It,
the story,
Well,
ladies. I could go on and on, but I know
hold
this
on.
is, huh?
Hold on now. Hold on. How do they join the Go Be Great Sisterhood? Now, come on. You can't come on here, get the ladies all riled up. Don't tell them how to. Come on now. They become a part
See,
of the sisterhood,
that's
man.
why you here, because you see, I would have just did that. I was so caught up in sharing, I totally forgot that part. So
that's
it's
right.
so easy. It's so easy to join. Go to www.coachmspeaks.com. That's
Oh,
it. Go look for
oh,
membership. Here's the beautiful thing. So, can I just say this too? So, it's a $10 a month subscription, or you can do the $29 a month. I like to tell people to start with the $10 a month and then level up. But even more than that, I will tell people take the 30-day challenge, right? Go to the website, click on the 30-day challenge because it's a one-time $10 fee as opposed to jumping straight into the subscription. Because although I'm biased, as is Daria and Takesha, that we like, you're going to love it, right? That's us. That's how we feel about our sisterhood.
right.
However, let's be
Oh yeah.
real. Some people may come in and taste and see and be like, you know what? This food is not for me, right?
Hmm.
And so I never want someone to come in and get into a subscription and then they forget to cancel and then they mad because it was like, why did I get charged another $30? No, sample us for 30 days. All I ask is that when you sample us for 30 days for that $10, be intentional. Before you decide that you don't like it, come in regularly. Like plug into us. Just don't come
Right.
one day out of 30
Right.
days. No,
Yeah.
be intentional. Show up. because I can all but guarantee that if you do, you're going to love what you hear and what you get out of it.
Absolutely. That is so
Absolutely,
true.
absolutely.
That is so true.
Christina is dying to say something. Oh my goodness. What do
All
you
right.
have to say, Christina?
Uh, um, so I like people.
No, what do you want to say?
I like people in the West, and I like Mysteria too,
That's
and
not what you're
Mommy,
supposed to
and,
say.
and
What are you supposed to say?
bye.
What are you supposed to say?
Bye. Comment down below to
That was very incoherent. What was that? Comment down below.
comment down below to Mom's channel.
Boom! That just goes to show you when
That's
they watch
that's
you all
the
the
that's the
time.
call to action. You know? That's the call to action.
All the time. He's like, I gotta say
Call
what I
to
gotta say.
action.
Okay.
That's it.
Tell people
That's
to
it.
like, subscribe, and comment down below.
He
That's what she's
loves.
saying.
They,
Hey
they pay
guys, like,
attention.
subscribe, and comment down below.
So
So,
guys, if you're getting
Daria,
value so far, let's see some more diamonds. Let's see some diamonds. Drop some diamonds
absolutely. And if
because
you
this
don't
is
know how to put a diamond in, type gem and it'll come up. Type in gem and it comes right up.
right where the
J
gifs are.
G-E-M. Gem.
Right where the gifs are. If you don't know how to do it, a couple of people they have it so far. So you this might be your learning.
Ooh, look at the gems dropping.
All right, we see them. They
They're
coming,
coming to
Ooh.
jam.
they
They're
coming
coming to
through.
jam.
So, Coach,
Yeah, no.
there's a special day coming up in October,
Mom,
October 15th.
can I get
Hmm.
Yes,
popcorn
Yes.
and
talk to us about October 15th.
Oh my.
Yes,
So
please.
this October 15th is going to be phenomenal. This is going to give so many people an opportunity to get a real behind the scene experience of the Go Be Great Sisterhood. So we are having an empowerment summit October 15th. It's virtual, but let me put it out there. It's free, 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 free. Like it's free,
Free
ladies.
99. Free,
Come
free,
on.
free.
It's free, 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 free. And the name of the event is Your Next Is Now. Okay? Oh, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. Your Next Is Now. The site to go register, I might as well put that right out there, is www.yournextisnow.website. Go on now, get to going and register.
All right.
I'm here to tell you, we are going to be talking about health and wellness. We're going to be talking about finances. We have an amazing panel of queens who are going to be having a phenomenal just topics I don't even know, right? They won't give me all the goods, right? I don't even know. So some of the things I'm going to be sitting there like, woo, right along with you. I'll be speaking on the topic of your nexus now and empowering you, as well as dropping some biz gems. We have some awesome giveaways. Oh my goodness. We have some awesome free giveaways. You have to register and you have to be there. Okay. It's free, but we are giving away, we're giving away a staycation. We're giving away, there's some good stuff. We're giving away, what is it? A $50 gift card to Amazon. Coaching. I'm giving away coaching that's valued at $200. Other coaches are giving away stuff. We're giving away a spa basket. We're giving away coaching call on health and wellness. It's just like it's 12 different free items that we have so far. And all I'm going to say is you don't want to miss this. If it's the beginning of the fourth quarter this weekend, right? We're right there, which means that this is the quarter that you go hard. You go all in. You go all in fourth quarter, right? And you want to set yourself up for 2023. So you want to go strong in the fourth and go stronger in the new year. This event is going to help position you to go strong in the fourth quarter. I'm talking from your mental game, right, to everything else. It's going to help you go strong. If you have been sitting around and feeling like, you know what, I feel stuck, or I'm not quite sure, I'm not quite focused, I need some clarity, this event is going to help sharpen you. So I want you all to come out. It's free. I'm here to tell you we have, I think, 5 speakers.
Mm.
We're talking about gratitude. Ladies, all I can say is this is going to be yummy. This is going to be yummy. Some of the queens in the community will be giving testimonies about their experiences. There's some people, and there's still time to do this. Anybody who's interested in doing what we call a 1 minute pitch. So I think there's still like 3 or 4 spots to do in a 1 minute pitch. And what this will do is that it will allow you, this is for non-GBG queens, you can come on and 1 minute share your business, right? For 1 minute. And let me tell you, 1 minute is a very long time. It is a very, very long time. You can get a lot of information out. And if anybody's interested in that, let me know. It costs $10. Yeah, I think that's all I charged was $10 to do your pitch. But you also have to invite 5 people. And you can't have one without the other. You have to invite 5 people. It's free. And they would put into the registration where it says referred by, and we will know that you referred those 5 people. Now, I'm not saying that we will hold you to it if they don't show up. You can't force people to show up, but you must register 5 people. And so there's an opportunity for people in this community who might be looking for an opportunity to get in front of people. We are looking to have a minimum of 200 people attend this virtual event, and we're well on our way. So it's going to be a powerhouse. That's all I can say. We're getting our music together. Oh my goodness. Every different speaker got our walkout music, so to speak. And there's going to be some irresistible offers on the table too. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be some irresistible things. And it's going to be very much life-changing. If you come with the right heart and mind, it can be life-changing for you. Because for some people, the struggle is real. Can I keep it right there? For some people, the struggle is real.
Very
And sometimes you need that encouragement. You need that inspiration, and you need to be pushed. And this is that day, October 15th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can be sitting in your PJs, eating your Wheaties or whatever you eat, sipping on whatever.
Sipping on your coffee.
And come on. You can start with your coffee at 11, and by the time 3 gets here, you can have your little drink, whatever you do, boo, and hang with us.
Yeah.
Hello, that's what I'm talking about.
That I
Thank you.
can't wait. I'm
Yes.
sharing it with all the women that I know. I'm not talking. They don't have to have a business. You know, just a woman. I was just telling my aunt about it. I'm telling my nieces about it. They're young women in their 20s. I'm telling my mom, my sister. There's women in the dance ministry I want to share this with in my church. So yes, invite your peeps, guys, because this is going to be amazing.
Absolutely.
It really is. It's going to be amazing.
Absolutely, guys. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, we've gotten so much. So I can't even wait to see what else we're going to get, and we're already part of it. That's the thing. We're already and we're excited. You know.
There's so much coming. We're talking about doing a web page where we can have our own e-commerce is coming. That's something that's on the agenda for 2023. And that's going to be powerful because I truly believe that the support and the connection should happen within first. So my whole thing is, if I need jewelry from a Papa Queen, I'm going to go to one of the Papa Queens in the community before I even think to buy from another one. If I need insight on how to do something Now I'm pretty savvy with Canva, but I'll tell you this much. Watch what I do here. Watch what I do and how I say it right now. This is when you know I'm a strategic business coach and I love my peoples. If I needed some help with Canva, although I don't, but if I did, I'm going to Takesia and Daria. Y'all see how I plugged them right back in their own in their own in their own
Love it.
program. I'm
Love
going to Takesia and Daria. Why? Because they are awesome in their space and they have a program where I could go to and pay for first, then to go find somebody outside of the Go Be Great Sisterhood and pay them money to teach me how to level up my business and my content when it comes to using Canva. Shameless plug for my own GBG sisters on their own program. That's what we do in GBG, right?
Yes.
That's what
Love
we
it.
do. So for all of you queens in this space who already know you need some help, y'all need to be going to Daria and Takesia while their prices are where they are and while they can schedule you in. Finish the fourth quarter strong. But that's the things that we're doing, growing for the fourth for 2023. That website is going to be off the chain. So, and we're working on a tour.
Off the chain.
This time it was a virtual, but we got a tour, and I believe I'm gonna start first in my own backyard, either between Philadelphia or New Jersey. So we got some stuff coming, y'all.
All right.
Takeisha,
Yep.
get your ticket.
Yeah,
That's
Get
just
your
a
air
drop
ticket
in
and
you
come on
already
up.
know. New Jersey, that's right there. When I'm visiting Daria, boom, boom. That's right there.
right. And you fly up and then we drive over. Drive down.
Girl,
Come on.
just
Drive
like that.
down.
That's
Look,
what I'm talking about. You
Nothing
know, I
but a
was already
quick.
thinking.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
y'all
guys.
was good.
You know what this reminds me of? What is that called? It's like a business, I think it's like a business community where they only have like one person that represents one company. I don't know if it's called BNI, right? You ever heard of
okay.
BNI or
No.
BNI? I forgot what it stands for. Business Network something.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Business Network is International, something like that.
Something like that, right? So what they do is they pay like a membership fee, a yearly or whatever it is, and you get to talk about the opportunity that you have, and they only allow one person, one representative for that company. So let's say you do send out cards. Nobody else from send out cards can join. So if
Wow.
anyone is interested in send out cards, you're the go-to person.
Yep.
and that's and that's with anything. And then you get support, they teach you public speaking and business
Yeah.
strategy, and that's what we have on a and it's not and it can be a little pricey, but ours is so affordable and
Yeah.
get so much here, so much value, more value than you would ever think. you know um
Right.
one of my sister friends today, she called me today and she was just telling me that the Holy Spirit told her to take off today because she didn't really sleep well the night before. So she said, all right, well, since I'm not going to work, let me plug into, GBG. And she said she was just laying there, plugged in, and then, what Coach was talking about today, she was like, oh my gosh, he was talking to me. I needed to hear that. And she called me up and I said, everybody in the club getting tipsy, right? And she said, yes. And I was. Oh my God, I ate and I drank today. You know, so that's what she said. She ate and
I
drank.
love it.
And,
I
Oh
love
yeah.
it.
it's just amazing because I saw her on the call. You just never know what a sister is going through. And then to hear
No,
the
Oh
you do
yeah.
testimony
not.
afterwards, like, thank you so much for inviting me. And that's where we
Yeah.
are, ladies. That's where we are. So if I was you, I would get up in here so you can get some
Yes,
of this stuff so you can grow with us because we are growing.
Absolutely.
We are
we are
growing.
growing. We are growing. You know how I feel about that first. You ladies know how I feel about the foundational members. And you two are definitely part of the foundational members. As with anything, when you can get in at the ground floor, and I mean this sincerely, If you've ever done that and you've had the opportunity to really talk to the leader at the ground floor and understand their vision and be able to have some amazing conversations with the leader, it's just a total different vibe than when you're the 2,000 person coming in, right? The connections are different, right? Because you were, as I've said to the ladies, you're part of the first fruit. And so we're in that space right now where it's the first fruit coming in, and these women are helping to form and fashion where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exciting. So, ladies, this is that time. You don't want to be the queen who's on the fence, saying, you know what, because in this space, Daria and Takesha are your leaders. Daria and Takesha are the ones who have credibility in this space. They show up, and you are in this space and you remain in this space because they're building their no like trust factor. So they have the credibility in this space, not me, but they bring me into this space because they've experienced what they have been experiencing in the Go Be Great Sisterhood. So I would say, if you trust them, don't trust me, trust them, right? Trust their report. And then don't sit on the fence, because more than likely, if you're listening to them today and then you don't join, and then 6 months from now you hear a conversation from somebody else, and then you say, I'm gonna join now, there was 6 months
Mm.
that you missed out on.
Mm-hmm.
6 months that you could have been tapping into that could have propelled you someplace beyond your wildest dreams. And 6 months where it could have been a difference of you being amongst the first 100 and you being amongst now 2 or 3,000 people. Different. It's different. It's still going to be a phenomenal space to be in, but I won't know you in the way I could know you today.
Right.
When that time comes and this space is blowing up, I dare say that even over here, there's over 1,200 plus members. When it was the first few coming into this space, Daria and Takesha knew them a little better. They could see them, they could talk to them, laugh with them. They don't know all 1,200 the way they knew maybe some of those first people who was like, let me come hang in this community for a little while. So don't sit on the fence. And it's about creating a yes for you. To be quite honest, it's about the yes that you create for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's not about us, it's about you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Plain and simple.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but we wanted to bring this to you guys because we told you we always bring you the best. So anything that we find that's valuable that we can eat from, we're sharing it with you, right? And guys, you're getting this for free.
Oh yeah.
You're getting this for free.
Ooh.
So make sure that you're taking advantage of everything that you are getting in this group. Everything, it's handpicked strategically for you to help you build your business. Okay. So this is an extension of what it is that we have for you thus far. All right.
Mm-mm.
I think we got some comments going on. All right. So people wanted to know what time. So it's 11 a.m. to
Uh-huh.
3 p.m. Come in,
Yes, indeed. October
Yep,
15th.
yep, put it on your
Virtual.
calendar. Put it on your calendar. Because if it's
Put
not
it.
on your calendar, it don't get done, right? So put it on your calendar. Because I know. I know.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes,
Mark it
yes.
down.
That's right. Thank you
Yes,
so
guys. I hope.
much.
Go
Oh,
ahead. You took the words right out of my mouth.
yes. Thank you so much, Coach M, because I could just sit under the sound of your voice all day and just listen.
Sometimes we be like, oh yeah.
All that
Hours
wisdom
and hours.
pouring out. So we really appreciate you coming through. We know that you have a busy
Yeah.
day. You had a busy day, but you made it a
Yeah.
point to be here with us. So we really appreciate that, and we
Yeah.
don't take that for granted.
Oh,
So
wonderful to be here.
Yes, Takesha, is there anything else you want to say before we part? Because I know we could just stay here for hours and talk about this,
You
y'all.
know, all day. We can all three of us can talk. So we have an
Yeah.
hour apiece going
Uh-huh.
on. But we don't
Yeah.
want to hold you guys up. We respect the time. We just wanted to say thank you, Coach M. You are the
You're
bomb.
welcome.
Thank you for creating a community because without you, there would be no GBG. So we want to say, guys, this has been phenomenal, and we want you guys to go be great. Thank you, guys, Coach M. We love you. We support you, and
I
we
love
can't
you
wait to talk to you in the morning.
too.
All right?
All
Yes,
right.
Queen.
Yes.
Winning Wednesday coming. Winning Wednesday coming.
Winning
Oh,
Wednesday.
oh,
That's
oh, oh,
right.
oh, oh. So, guys, we will see you next week, same time with something phenomenal. So make sure you set your
Absolutely.
calendars and bring your peeps. And we'll see you next week. Talk to you
Yes.
soon.
All right, guys. Bye.